on the floor. And what I want you to do is sit lengthwise with your mat, okay? And I just want you to settle in, okay? So try to find those two booty bones, right? Find those two booty bones. Pressing down. Yep, so you're just kind of pushing side to side. I want you to feel those two bones, those bones of your pelvic girdle, right? So from there, I want you to then find your center. You feel those two bones. And again, we talked about this before. If sitting with your legs straight causes you to scoop the hips because your hammies are tight, then go ahead and bend into your knees so you can sit up tall, right? So you're either here or you're here. And if you're straight legged like me, I want you to flex your feet and push into those Barbie feet. And actually, all of us can push into those Barbie feet. So again, the Barbie foot looks just like what I call it, right? It's like that Barbie foot that's ready to go right into that high heel shoe. From there, I want you to sit up nice and tall and just turn that head from side to side. So remember, your options are the bent knee and the straight leg. And you turn that head from side to side. Good. And you're breathing. And hold it center. You're going to take your arms in front. We're going to go into that C curve. My tummy starts to pull back. My fingertips, the balls of my feet, and the top of my head are reaching forward as I pull in opposition with that tummy, that belly button reaching back. Now I'm going to stack my vertebrae up one at a time, all the way up. Good. Let's do this a few times. So we inhale, exhale into that. Inhale as you start to peel back up. Exhale as you come all the way up. Inhale, round. Good, tucking that head down and then bringing it up. Good, what I want you to think about is not reaching for your toes, reaching for the wall in front of you. So the arms come forward and not down. Your belly button is reaching behind and your head is tucked, and bring it back up. We're going to do that one more time. Reach it down. Now from here, I want you to feel that tailbone tucked under and then start to push your weight into that tailbone, slowly pressing back all the way down. Begin that exhale. Good, until you're in that full body stretch. Good, and stay here for a moment. Notice that your hips and your ribs are pulled away. You're in this big old stretch, which causes me to yawn every time. So you're here in this stretch. Now, stay there. I'm just going to scooch onto my mat. So from here, full body stretch. We did this before. And then just think somebody pushes that button, hips and ribs come together, lock and load. So I'm opening the hips and ribs, and I close the hips and ribs. Open and close. Keep going. I'm going to check it out. Open and close. Good. So I want you to keep it closed, right? So you're keeping it hips and ribs lock and load. Bring it halfway up, hold. Now, round it up, each vertebrae. Listen, if you're getting stuck here, you're like, oh my gosh, lean to the side. Get yourself up and to the front, okay? So remember, this is a journey, no ego. So round it down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale and exhale down. Good. Inhale back up. Exhale, reach into that C curve. Good. Inhale down. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And remember, if you're struggling with getting up, you roll to the side. You're doing the best you can. And then bring it down and settle into this, right? So we're going into our 100s. So again, you're rounded up. You're going to be patting that water. This is your first option. This is your second option, right? So here or here. But notice I'm not down. I'm rounded and I'm C-curved up. Now here's the deal. If you start to feel some tension in that head and neck, then bring it down. Keep patting that water. Keep the breath. And I probably will be down on the floor today and not rounded, okay? So inhale, exhale, lift up. Keep that tummy tight. And now breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And Jennifer, bend those knees so that they're just bent. There you go. Inhale. And exhale. In. And ex. In. And ex. You're halfway there. In. And ex. In, the tummy is tight the whole time. Exhale. You got 3 more. In. And ex. And in. And ex. And in. And ex. And bring it on down. Big old full body stretch here. Lengthen and stretch. Good. From here, bend into these knees. We're going to pull one knee into your chest. This is your single bent knee. This is the leg that stretches out. So again, just this, keeping the head down, you're going to pull and pull and pull. So I want you to notice my leg is on an angle. This one is on an angle. So looky, looky, I'm not reaching my leg down. I'm not reaching my leg down. It's push on the angle. Yes, push on the angle. Good. Now from here, round up. Keep that leg pressing, pressing. So we're not opening through that hip. If I let my leg come all the way down, for a lot of us, that's going to lift up the back. So that's why I want you to keep it on an angle right now. Exhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more. And 1. Awesome job. Bring it down. Okay. So we're going to put the thumbs on the temples. We're going to wrap those fingers back. And we're going to inhale here. And then we're going to exhale into C-curve. Hold it up there. Now just that twist. And when we twist, I want you to notice, if you want to watch for a second, my elbows stay back. So I'm not bringing my elbows with me. I'm leading with my opposite shoulder and I'm twisting. Okay, and then if I want to add those same legs with control, I can. So go ahead and play with that a bit. So side to side, start it there, and then add the twist. Twist, it's slow and control. Big extension of that leg if you can. Twist with that heart and try to stay lifted. So you're not coming down in between, right? You're twisting and staying lifted. Twist and staying lifted. Good. And take a break. Nice job, ladies. And big old stretch, big old stretch. Okay. So from there, as you're stretching, just look over at the screen. On the next exercise, we're going to do the double bent knee, which means both knees come in, and you're going to round up again into your C-curve. So I'm here, and then I'm going to open, but looky, my hips and my ribs stay together, and I close. So I stay together and close. I am not opening and then closing. Okay, so I stay rounded, I extend, and I close. Okay, so ready? Let's inhale. Exhale, round it up into that little ball. Now open. So here's the deal. If you're like, woo, that's too hard for me. So your option is to lift up to the sky and close. To the sky and close. And then the other option is just head down and bend. Okay? So show me what you got. Show me what you got. Good. Stay rounded if you can, unless you're feeling any issues in that upper back and neck. And take a break, ladies. Good job. Good job. All right, moving on. Big old stretch first. Big old stretch. Okie dokie. From here, bend these knees in again. We're going to extend this leg. So we're getting a stretch out of the hamstring. Ooh, as we stretch the other leg out on an angle. So it's going to be here and here. And then what we're going to do with this is we're going to reach up, grab that leg, and give it a little stretch. So again, for tight hammies, you're going to be here. Good, breathe. Remember, you want that breath like you're breathing out on your sunglasses. Two more. And one more. And head down. Good. All right, so we're going to give that head a little break here. And I'm going to loosen my ponytail. There we go. All right, so your head is down. We're going to lift. So this is, again, let's actually start with both feet on the floor. We are trying to get to the poochie here. So where's your belly button? All of that abdominal area underneath your belly button is where we're trying to activate. So I want you to first of all pull the tummy in and keep it pulled in. Remember, it's like that vacuum cleaner sucker pulling us down into the mat. Our shoulders are relaxed. From here, I want you to inhale. As you inhale, do nothing. And then on the exhale, I want you to pull that leg off the floor and then inhale. Other side, pull that leg off the floor and down. So exhale as you pull. And on that exhale, it's like that drawbridge door, closing it up and down. So remember, this is going to be your option one. If you want to feel it a little bit deeper, then you're going to bring the legs up here, and then you'll inhale on the way down, just like before, and exhale as you bring that leg up. So it's the same movement, it just depends where you want to have that home base at. Exhale up. Notice the slowness we're doing this. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring it in. So do it with me. Inhale. I want you to pause right here. Now before you bring it up, I want you to drive that tummy in. Exhale, and then the leg comes up. Inhale. Pause. Drive the tummy in. Exhale. And then it's coming up. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And take a break. Good. Shake out those legs from side to side. Give them a little windshield wiper. Good, good, good. So we're really taking that momentum out of the movement, right? Oh, yeah. All right. So from here, we're going to go back to a knee bend. So get there, pull the tummy in, really slowly bring that one leg up. Bring it up. Now we're going to bring that other leg up. Use your core to do it. From here, imagine you have wet paint on the bottom of your ball of your foot. You're going to touch that wet paint to the wall in front of you and bring it back. Now, if this is hard, you are going to do this with your feet down on the floor. So you'll be here, you'll extend out and release down. Okay? So starting wherever it feels good. But girls, I want you to pay attention. If you're up here in this opposite knee is not reaching towards me as I reach my foot away. I press out and I pull in. And I use my breath. Inhale and exhale. So we are not trying to get the foot close to the floor. The foot stays in the same plane. So it's reaching out and in. So if you notice, as I push my foot out, it stays in the same plane. All right, you didn't know we were going to talk about geometry today. And press out. It's not getting closer to the floor, it's getting closer to the wall. And take a break. Woo, shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. And let's give these legs a hug, and we're going to roll it on up. All right, so we're going to actually continue with that rolling. So when you roll like a ball in Pilates, it sounds exactly like what we're going to do. We are going to roll like a ball. So to get there, you're going to sit up tall in this tall back posture, right? So I want you to notice something. If we go to roll here, it's not going to be very great, right? Because I have a long back. So I need to take this booty and scoop it under. So now I have a rounded back. I'm able to roll. I'm going to lift one leg and I'm going to lift the other leg. And here I am balancing. For some of us, this balance is going to be just right for today, right? Notice my hands are reaching to the outside. If this is too hard of a hold for you right now, then you're going to hold on to the inside. Okay? And it doesn't matter right now where these legs are, but I want you to kind of take a snapshot of this posture you're in. And then as you go back, watch myself, watch the knee, a shoulder distance. It doesn't change. I stay rounded and I didn't make it up. Inhale and exhale. And now I made it up nice tight through the core. Okay, so I'm going to watch a few of those. So you're going to inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. More control when you come up, Jessica. Kind of find that balance so you're not using, so up, and then give me a little hold at the top. Hold at the top. Use that exhale to come up. Good. Sandy, roll back a little bit more. Try to get those hip bones up to the ceiling. And then exhale, come up. Good job. Nice, Lorraine. Inhale. Exhale and take a break. Awesome job, girls. Good, good, good. All right, so from here, we're going to flip it all the way over into our all fours. Yay! All right, so from here, knees and hips are in alignment. Wrists and shoulders are in alignment. From here, we go into that beautiful cat stretch. Should feel, oh, so good. So good, so good. And then release it down. Drop into those hips, open up through that heart. And then round it back up. And then release it down. Good, and then pull that tummy in. So you're in neutral spine. From here, this is where we extend through that left leg and reach with that right arm. Find the length here. Good, breathe. You're gonna go into a rounded back, tucking that knee and elbow, and now reach out into neutral spine. Good, inhale, round, and exhale out. Inhale, round, and exhale out. Inhale, round, exhale out. Inhale, round, exhale out. Hold it out there. Replace that arm. Find that center. Keep that leg straight. Flex that foot. Little lifts up, 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 up. Check on your tummy. Don't let it drop. 4 and 3 and 2. hold it, bring it down, find that cat stretch, round it up. Release it all the way down, look up, shoulders pressing away from the ears here into that cow pose. And find your neutral spine. Extend that leg, opposite leg out, so your right leg and your left arm. Good. From here, I want you to round in and extend out. Good. I'm going to watch a few. Inhale, round. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to feel the length as you extend out. Opposite walls. Inhale, round, tuck, 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 and then go out into that neutral spine. Good. Reach that foot more behind you instead of up, Lorraine. So bring it out more to the wall in front behind you instead of the ceiling. There you go. Good. And now reach it out and hold it there. Hold it there. Replace that hand. Good. Now, before we go into that lift, check if you're dumping into that hip. If you are, lift up out of it. Lift up out of your shoulders. Flex that foot. And now lift and press and press and press. Come on, press and press and press and press. We go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Woo, press into child's pose. Good. From here, we're going to come from child's pose. Now you're going to come out to a modified push-up position. So you're going to come out here, right there. Okay? So it's going to be recoil and then push out. Good. Recoil and push out. Tummy tight. Good. I want you to feel your shoulder blades not rounding. Create length from shoulder to shoulder. One more time. Now you're going to hold it out there. Now you can choose to either hold, stay here. You can choose to inhale, exhale, push away, and come back. Okay, here we go. So it goes out. You can push up or just hold at the top and come back. Here we go. Out, drop down, press up, and back again on your own. So you're going out or you're just holding. You don't have to go into that press. So just the hold might be enough for you. And then go back. Good. Watch those hips dropping on that push-up. Don't let the hips come with you. Use your strength. Good. 2 more. Breathe, breathe. So if I had all of you unmute, it should sound like an ocean of breath out there, right? Because you're breathing into this. And then finish your last one and hold it into that child's pose and breathe. Good. From here, we're going to come down to the elbows. And I want you to keep your hands flat, okay? And then your knees are going to come back behind you, and you're going to find this elbow plank. So if this elbow plank where the hips are in line with your ribs is too intense, bring your knees back in, and this would be your hold, okay? So the knees farther with the hips that come down in alignment is where we're working towards. And then, of course, you can tuck those toes and come up to your full plank. In this full plank, your shoulder blades are back and down. You're not rounded. Your tummy is pulled up. Remember, you have that option to come back to the knees and stay there. If you need a break, take a break. Try to breathe through this. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. 2 more. 1 more. And bring it all the way down. Good. So we're going to lie down on our tummies. we're going to reach our hands out on the floor. So if you're not sure what we're doing, watch, we're going to be lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. So if I'm here, my head is down, I'm going to lift my head naturally with my opposite arm and leg and then bring it down. And then simply gently lift with the other side and bring it down. So ladies, it is not a big lift to the sky and trying to arch and crank that back. I'm trying to create space in my vertebrae. So as I reach, I'm lengthening and my tummy is pulled up and away from the floor, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and watch. Good, and don't bend at your knee. Keep your knee straight, knee straight, knee straight, knee straight. Lengthen. Good. Point that toe behind you. Remember, think length, think opposition. Reach the arm and the foot opposite directions, and don't forget about your core. Your core is pulled up and away from that floor. And take a break. Woo, good job. All right, so now you're going to get ready to fly like Superwoman. All right, so when you fly, you're here. And again, don't just let everything sink into the floor. Tummy is tight. And it's not about trying to lift super high off the ground. You're reaching out almost like you're hovering over the floor and down. Lengthen and down. Lengthen and down. Control the down, right? Lengthen up. Think of a feather. Like if you ever see a feather just simply float off the floor because the air catches it and then it gently brings itself back to the floor. That's you. Be the feather. Be the feather. Lengthen. Awesome job. Hold it up there. And now we're going to go into one of my favorite moves, Scuba Steve. So think of that little guy in the bathtub and you are going around the bathtub. Arms and legs are moving. Inhale, exhale. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it down. Good job, girls. Let's flip it like a pancake back over. Back over. Woo! All right, so I want to get to these leg circles before our time is up today. So leg circles are one of my favorite Pilates moves. It helps not just the lower abdominals, but also the obliques. So your one leg is going to start up. And we're not going to go into the full leg circle right now. We're going to do a semicircle. So if you think of a semicircle or the capital letter D, that's where we're going. And I want you to place your hands over your hip bones, or at least the opposite hip bone, right? It's because I want you to feel what's going on there. My toe is pointed. I'm going to draw a line, maybe halfway down to start. And then on this sweep is where I really have to keep the core tight, right? Because I inhale and I exhale. Now, if this leg comes with me, that's no good. It means I'm not holding on to those core muscles. I need to inhale. This hip bone is going to stay shining to the ceiling as it moves around. Ladies, you also have the option to extend this leg on the floor. If that pulls on your low back too much, then keep that leg bent like I started to show you, okay? So it's inhale, exhale. Inhale straight down, exhale sweep. Inhale down, exhale sweep. Good. One more. Holding it up there. If you need a break, quick take a break with that leg. If not, keep it up there. We're going the opposite way. We're going to sweep out. This is where the hip wants to come with you. Don't let it happen. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, sweep it outside. Exhale, up. Take breaks as needed, but get right back into it. Exhale, up. What's that hip doing? Keep it center. From what I see, girls, you're doing a really good job of focusing and keeping that hip settled. One more. Exhale. Good. Take a break. Nice work. we're going to do that on the other side. Leg extended. Okay, find your center, core tight. You're going to draw that line down and sweep it around. You're going to draw that line down, sweep it around. Inhale, use that exhale, ladies. Remember, every time you exhale, you're flattening those core muscles, pulling that belly button in. Good, hold it up there. Take a break if you need to. If not, we're gonna rewind it. Sweep it out and take it up. Good focus, mind-body connection here. Exhale on the way up. Okay, don't just bring that leg up without telling the core muscles to bring it up, right? Because watch this. I could do this whole movement and not really be activating my low abs. Looks pretty similar, but feels so much different. It's an inhale. I activate my core muscles and then I pull it in. Inhale, activation, pull it in. Woo, baby. And take a break, take a break. Good job. Shake those legs side to side. Good work. Give those legs a hug-a-boo. Bring them in. Good. Go into that full body stretch. Lengthen. Good. Shake, shake, shake. Now, from here, let's see how tired those core muscles are. We're going to activate. Remember that very first exercise we did where we were locking? So lock it in, press that button, and come up. Lock it in. Yes? Now, from here, let's see what we got. Inhale. Exhale. Oh, it's a little bit harder now, isn't it? Whew. Yes. And then round it forward and just collapse down. Ragdoll down here. The belly can hang out, the shoulders can hang, the head can hang heavy. Just ragdoll it out. And breathe. And bring it up center. Good. So we're going to sit that crisscross applesauce. We're going to take this arm up and over. Nice side body stretch here, ladies. And then lift up and over to the other side. Up and over. So that, remember, the thing with Pilates is, I'm yawning, is it takes that time and consistency of working Pilates into your weekly program, right? Weekly routine, so that you can start to really identify those lower abdominal muscles, which really help with that posture, helps with back pain, and round through that upper body, sweep it around. Ooh, that felt good. So we're just sweeping around, kind of like a dancer pose, right? We're sweeping that arm and sweeping that arm. Good. And then bringing it up center. So again, if this crisscross applesauce is not working for you, you can have these legs out maybe here, but what I want you to try to do is have that long seat or even stand up, right? So I want you into a long spine, belly button in, hips and ribs locked and loaded. So if you need to stand up, but I want you to feel that long, tall posture. So whether it's when you're seated at your desk, whether when you're standing in the grocery store, you're getting your shopping done, wherever you are, pulling that tummy in, whether you're driving your car, right? If you have a long commute, try to think alert through the shoulders, hips and ribs locked and loaded. And just some final breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, taking some time here to visualize yourself, see yourself as that star player, not just today, But as you move through the rest of your week, and remembering it's about showing up for yourself, ladies, right? Star player out on a field can't be that star player unless they're showing up each game, putting in the work behind the scenes. So knowing that you're worthy and you're strong and you're capable to be that star player of your own life, whether it's in your professional life, your personal life. Maybe you do a lot of charity work and fundraising. Whatever you are, you're also inspiring someone else. So when times are tough, when you're going through things, remember that you're also serving someone else that you may not even realize, and to keep going, to keep pushing forward. Use that gratitude for what you do have in your life. All those blessings. Be that fan. I'm so happy and grateful for another day in the life of me. I'm so happy and grateful for the health and the determination that I have to continue taking action to be that healthiest person I can be. And remember to have those strong affirmations, especially in those times of feeling low. That you are strong, you are capable, you are worthy. And if that mean girl pops her head up, you go ahead and you punch her out and you say, girl, I love myself. And you keep moving. And take a big, deep breath in. And you exhale. This time, raise those arms up. Inhale. Grab onto all of the things you are needing today, seeking today. Bring it into your heart. Hang on to it. But again, girls, share it everywhere you go. You never know how a simple smile is going to change somebody else's day. So enjoy your day. Thank you so much. It's not over yet. We have our team huddle at 12 o'clock today, where I'm going to go over a lot of the concepts we talked about, answer any questions. We're going to do like a little summary of all your intakes, and we're going to get you to create your little mini game plan so you have your own winning formula to move forward into the rest of 2024. And again, if you're interested in working with me, a winning formula exists. Sandy is coming along for the ride. Enid is coming along for the ride. Lorena is coming along for the ride, who are all on the call today, and possibly a few others. So think about it, and think about maybe not so much of like, can I do this? Think about, wow, I can do this. And imagine that person when 2025 rolls around, if you have this beautiful community that's going to help you through any times of trouble, in addition, build you up. And here's the other cool thing, you get to help build other people up. So again, I thank you all for joining me live. This was our core group, so I appreciate that. And have a beautiful day, and I'll be back here at 12. So thank you so much, ladies. Yay!